Hey, it's Fancy, and today's video I want to talk about cloud storage. Now, if you know me at all, you'll know that I'm actually a big proponent of cloud storage, but specific cloud storage. So what I want to talk about today are three big problems with very common free cloud storage. Some of them have paid upgrades. In fact, all of them have paid upgrades, but they start off free. And I'm going to actually read you some of the terms of service of some of these services. Even though you've agreed to them, I'm pretty sure you didn't read them because most people don't. Anyway, the first problem is no privacy. When you upload your photos to free storage sites, you are not guaranteed your privacy at all. Facebook has privacy settings, but it's kind of it's just kind of a nod to privacy, because really in their terms of service you'll see that you don't have all that privacy. But what I want to do is I want to read you something from Google's terms of service, which was last updated in April of 2014. And although Google does say that you own your pictures, you retain all ownership rights, further down in the terms of service, I want to read this to you, so I'm going to look away from the camera for a minute, but I want to read it exactly as it's written. When you upload, submit, store, send, or receive content to or through our services, you give Google and those we work with a worldwide license to use, host, store, reproduce, modify, communicate, and publicly display such content. Yes, publicly display, use, modify your content, even though you still own the rights. They also say, our automated systems analyze your content, including emails. This analysis occurs as the content is sent, received, and when it is stored. So that's Google. And that's everything Google, not just Google Photos. It's Google Drive, it's Google Gmail, it's everything Google. It's even YouTube, which is owned by Google. So the second problem with most storage sites, cloud storage sites, is that there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee that they'll save your photos forever. There's no guarantee. The companies could go bankrupt, or they could just make a decision to not store your photos and documents anymore. So I'm going to read three different terms of service to you from three different companies. This one's from iCloud. Apple may at any time, under certain circumstances and without prior notice, immediately terminate or suspend all or a portion of your account. This one's from Shutterfly. We may terminate your access to our sites and apps and to your account at any time, with or without cause and with or without notice. And this one's from Dropbox. We also reserve the right to suspend or end the services at any time at our discretion and without notice. So they have that right, even if they're not going belly up. Now, they may not ever use it, but they put the right in their terms of service. And then the third problem is no succession plan. What happens if you die or become incapacitated? I've known lots of people who haven't had passwords to relatives who have passed on and couldn't get into their accounts. And I'm just going to read part of iCloud's terms of service here. You agree that your account is non-transferable and that any rights to your content within your account terminate upon your death. So even if someone has your password and you die, they don't necessarily have the rights to get your photos or memories, other things stored as well. So those are the three big problems with most cloud storage sites. There's a whole lot more information out there, but I didn't want to make this a terribly long video. In the next video, I'm going to talk about some cloud storage that is reliable, that does solve these three problems, and so all is not lost. And cloud storage is a good way to save your photos and to preserve your photos, but you have to be picky and you have to read the terms of service. So if you like this video, if you think this is valuable information, I'd appreciate if you'd share it. And otherwise, I will see you in the next video.